Everyone, I am Laurie Lucking, and I'm so excited that Jessica invited me to be a monthly contributor for Girls Who Write because I love this project. I think these videos are so much fun, so I'm really excited to be returning every month. If you remember my video from last month, I talked about the fact that I write young adult fantasy and what I love about fantasy. Today, I wanted to talk instead about what I love about romance, because while I love the fantasy genre, I especially love fantasy stories that have a central romance. So I love fantasy because it's so epic, anything can happen, there's so much creativity involved. And what I love about romance is kind of almost the opposite. I love the universality of it, that falling in love is an experience that practically everyone has had at some point in their lives, or at least having some kind of crush. It's something that so many people can relate to. And I think that's really important in especially a fantasy where things are happening that you may not have any idea what it would be like. You may not know what it would be like to ride on a dragon or be saving the world or whatever crazy things might be happening in the fantasy, but you can relate to that experience of falling in love. Not to mention that falling in love just makes people do things that they might not otherwise do. Maybe they wouldn't go out and save the world for themselves, but they would because they love someone and it would save them. So I just think it adds a whole new fun element to it. I also think it's such a timeless feeling. I will never get tired of seeing those romances happen, seeing that moment of when they met or when something changed in their relationship and seeing them work through their conflicts and get to that point where they reach their happily ever after. I just love reading that and will never get tired of it. So I include a central romance in all the fantasy that I write. I also have some favorite authors who do the same. Among those are Desiree Williams, H.L. Burke, Julie Hall, J.M. Hackman, Sarah Ella, and Mary Weber. So if you enjoy some romance in fantasy, I would check out all of those authors because they're all wonderful. I'm sure there are many other wonderful ones as well. So what am I working on this month? I finished that story that I was talking about, the short story that was way out of my comfort zone. I finished it and it's been so much fun. I had a great time with it and my critique partners are loving it so far. So yay for that. My other update is that I am launching my Facebook readers group today. So that's really exciting. I'm hoping it'll be a really fun place where you can talk and get to know fellow readers, where I can share some fun sneak peeks and character intros, that kind of thing about my books, but also talk about other books that are of interest to people who love young adult fantasy. So I will include the link in the comments in case you'd love to join. I'd love to have you there. And I hope you all have a wonderful month, and I will see you next time. Bye.